What's up guys, LyonLife here and welcome back to another video. So as you guys saw from the thumbnail and even the title, we got some amazing news the other day. We finally have an official release date here from the developers of Brown Desk 2. So alongside with the news of the release date, they also put out a little bit of a developer letter as well. So we're going to take a look at that, read through it, kind of give my thoughts and feelings. And then I believe they put out some new PVs for some characters. So we're going to watch those so I can react to those too. And of course, before we get into today's video, if you haven't already guys, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep on seeing some Brown Desk 2 content from me, as it would mean a lot for me as I'm trying to grow on this channel here over on YouTube. Let's get into the video. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and read it from the top, and it's titled A Thank You Letter from the Producers of Brown Desk 2. It says, "Hello, I am Junhee Lee, the PD of Brown Desk 2. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to all of you who took the time to participate in the final beta test. The final beta test, which took place from June 8th to June 12th, has ended successfully thanks to your support. Many global users have actively shared their opinions during the test period. Compared to the early access test that we ran earlier this year, many of you have positively evaluated the improvements and expressed your support for the game. I would like to express my gratitude for that. We have carefully reviewed all the surveys and suggestions you've sent, as well as the opinions left through the various channels. It made us feel that the hard work that our developers had put in over the past few months was worthwhile. We also have acknowledged the remaining bugs, optimizations, and any other areas for improvement, and we're committed to making such improvements as soon as possible. Also, for those who were unable to participate in the test this time, I would like to extend my gratitude. Thanks to your continuous affection and interest in Brown Desk 2, we're working hard and enjoying our preparations for the launch. Many of you have been eagerly anticipating the official release of Brown Desk 2, and we're excited to announce the launch date today. On June 22nd, Brown Desk 2 will be launched officially. At the time of the official release, 8 story packs and 3 character packs will be provided. In the later part of the story packs, you will be able to meet new characters and see new aspects of the protagonist's group as the story unfolds. In Character Pack 2, you can meet Lathel and Wiggle in a post-apocalyptic world, and in Character Pack 3, you can meet Shara as a spy. So that's pretty sweet. I wasn't expecting it to come out exactly next week or something like that. I was more so thinking probably the end of the month. I know like the placeholder date that you have to have like on iOS or whatever was like June 28th or June 30th, something like that. So I was thinking because we hadn't heard anything yet that maybe that was going to be probably the actual date, but we're going to get it a lot earlier, so I'm not mad about that at all. So continuing on, it says, here we will also provide you with a plan for improvements and updates for after the release. Starting with bug fixes and optimization, we're prioritizing fixing the optimization issues found during the test period. Errors that have significant impact on gameplay will be fixed by the release day, and any bugs discovered after release will also be quickly addressed. As far as the UX and tutorial improvements goes, it says, we have compiled all the issues related to usability and plan to improve them continuously, including the battle UI. We also plan to continually improve the tutorials for some in-game content and systems. Next, we've got Mirror War balance. The balance of Mirror Wars of PvP content will be adjusted. Currently, the first player starts with SP3 and the second player starts with SP6, but the first player's win rate is much higher due to the advantage of the preemptive strike. At launch, we plan to increase the second player's SP to increase their win rate. We will gradually adjust the balance during the trial season after the release. So that's actually pretty cool, actually. I didn't know how PvP worked at all in the game, but this is basically saying, so at the start of the battle, you have like a set amount of SP. It's those little notches on the bottom of the screen when you start battle. Those are what's going to enable you to use your character skills, and you're supposed to like use it mindfully because it's a shared bar for everybody, right? So in this case, whoever goes first gets to do their attacks, but the second person, so you don't get completely wiped out. They're going to give you a couple extra nodes on your SP bar so you can get more skills off when it becomes your turn. So that's pretty cool, actually. I guess some people might probably argue that they don't like that, but I don't know. I think that sounds pretty balanced in my opinion, but you know, who am I? Next, we have BM design and content difficulty. It says, we'd like to address the concerns that it might be too challenging to enjoy content without drawing. The normal difficulty of the story pack is set lower so many users can enjoy the main story. A large number of characters, including the 5 main characters from the previous game, in the Welcome Pack, the 4 main characters encountered early in the Story Pack, all obtainable allies in the Infinite Draw, and allies recruitable through contracts and pubs are provided for free. The top grade legendary gears can also be crafted through acquiring materials and combing them through in gameplay. The character pack can be enjoyed by everyone under the same conditions, regardless of the characters owned or their growth. PvP contents will focus less on rewards, with an emphasis on the fun aspect. That's a little bit odd, but whatever. From an out-of-game perspective, we plan to provide From an out-of-game perspective, we plan to provide daily free draws for each draw, season passes, and ongoing events and seasonal content rewards for various drawing opportunities. Now, I think that's where a lot of games are going, in sense of like, you want to make sure obviously everyone can enjoy the game and get through the game with essentially free-to-play units, right? I'm sure you're able to do so. I don't see I've rarely ever encountered that problem in most games I've played as of late, where it was too hard to progress without pulling all the time and getting like all the meta top tier characters, right? I love games that do that, obviously, because everybody has money to spend, because affordability is different for everybody, obviously. And everybody can afford to spend money like that to like whale out. So I get it. As long as it remains true to that, like sure, if you can get through normal mode, no problem with whatever characters they give you for free, I think that's great. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Now, of course, hard modes, I get that. Those are hard for a reason, you know? You're gonna have to build your characters up, get better equipment, get better gear, all those things. And sometimes, yeah, that might require certain characters to have certain kits. And that goes in the sense of like drawing, and goes into all, you know, having the currency to do it often. So that part I kind of understand. I would say PvP is a little bit different. I'm not someone that cares too much about PvP. I don't give a fuck about my rank. I don't care how someone wants to flex over what characters they have or how built they are. It is what it is. I'm not pressed for it. As long as PvP isn't required in games, I'm all good. But that's where you're gonna see those people who really benefit from drawing often and getting all the good gear and characters, etc., etc. So if you don't care about PvP, honestly, I think you can still enjoy this game no problem. So then we have future update plans. It says content updates will be released every 4 weeks, along with a pack and related costumes. We plan to provide a variety of packs in rotation, including the main story pack, character packs featuring side stories, and other event packs such as summer events as well. We are preparing new and fun stories in the packs waiting to be updated. We look forward to your support. And thank you once again for those who participated in the test and those who have been patiently waiting with affection. We'll continue to try our best to provide content like gifts in the future. Now, me personally, I'm excited. I think the letter itself was really nice. I think it got straight to the point. We got the official release date. They acknowledged like, hey, we hear you guys. We've got bugs in our game still, and we plan on fixing them. Love that. And then as well as what the future plans are for content. Now we know content's going to be rolled out every 4 weeks. Probably not ideal for some people, but 4 weeks a month isn't so bad. Honestly, that's fine with me. We got games where we wait months for content. So, you know, having something guaranteed every month for sure, honestly, I can't be mad about it at all. And I'm just here for it, honestly. I can't wait to start playing the game. I can't wait to experience it for myself and get my first impressions out on it as well too. But overall, guys, I'm really excited about the game. I'm excited to see what happens with the story and the characters. From what we've been seeing and all the PVs and all of the story bit of content, the gameplay that I've seen, I'm kind of really excited and hyped out for it. I didn't expect to be, as I said before in the last video for this. I had never heard about the game whatsoever prior, but now I'm just like more and more invested as time goes on, and I just really want to get my hands on it so I can experience it for the first time, you know? I'm a sucker where like I'll let a lot of things pass or let a lot of things slide if you have a really good story in your game. As long as your story is great and I can be entertained and I'm captivated by the characters and I care about them, I'm good. And so I can live and die happy with that. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Let me know down below how you feel about the developer letter. Give me your thoughts and feelings. I'd like to hear it down below, and we can discuss a few things. And if you haven't already pre-registered for the game, you might as well go ahead and do so now. It's coming out next week. Get hyped with the rest of us. I'll have some links down below for the game as well in my description bar.